look at the snooper chats bought us this beautiful chair. I got my son to help me. He fixed it perfect. We are we're retiring King Camp. Dun dun dun. And we have moved up in the world. Thank you guys. I got to get used to it because it's like a real chair. Like we can move arms. Oh, chair. Hold on. I do it every time. Welcome to 1111 Tarot. I'm Mama D. I'm so happy you're here with us, and I have something to say. Pez, I'm a bee, I'm a bee, I'm a bumblebee, I'm a bee, I'm a bee, I'm a bumblebee. 7 months, Starlight. I want to say, I love you, beautiful. Pez sent me this months and months ago, with a whole bunch of gifts, and I just love it. So anyway, congratulations, and thank you, beautiful, for being a Starlight, supporting the channel, showing up, putting your 2 cents in, being part of the family. It matters, right? We have a tight-knit group. I don't know how to explain our family other than we're beautiful. We're beautiful because you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Morning, everyone. Oh my. Y'all, I go away for 2 days and my head fills up with all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, okay, so tried to start the comments. I was going through them and I realized 40% of my day is on comments. I don't have the time to do as many beautiful comments. I just want to say to all of you that share your love and your support, a giant heart out to you. It's at a level we need some help with because comments they're a comment, but I'm getting questions which need me to answer. I can't. But I want you to know that I do love you all very, very much. And I greatly appreciate the comments. So I downloaded from God above, from my divine guidance, how to do it. So we're going to take a time frame once a week on the weekend where we're going to put our PJs on. We're going to pop our popcorn. We're going to get our drink, my tea. And I'm going to come on live. And I'm going to go through some of the comments, right? And so it'll be random. I'm not going to go through them in order. I'm going to spin. We're going to grab it. I'm going to read it out loud. And that way, randomly, not only will your comment get read by me, but more than one people get to hear it. And we'll be able to do a bunch of comments compared to you calling in. Because when you call in, I want to visit you and hear about your aunt and your uncle and your sister and all that, but at the same time, not everybody else wants to talk about that. So it gets to be like we get 4 calls an hour. And sometimes we get some rude people. Anyway, so one of our Starlights, if not a few, have brought it up to me. And I listen to you guys, you Starlights, because you are here long term, you know? And like I said, your 2 cents is your energy. What you're paying for is basically to interject your energy into the mix. And I pick up on that very well. And the suggestion is that we try this. So for those of you that are interested, on Saturday night, well, I say night, it could be your morning, it could be 2 in the morning, it could be noon, but we're getting our PJs on. So I'm going to do it on Saturday night at 6 p.m. Okay. 6 p.m. U.S. time. So that's why I'm on here a little early before we get into the case that we're working, because we need to get some of this out. I want to just say thank you for the gifts. Okay. This is incredible. I mentioned I wanted a desk, and Rhonda donated 150, oh my dollar, snooper chat, but it was done on PayPal, so we get the whole amount. And so I've got to pick my desk. And I was like, I need to have my office done before I pick the desk. I need to know how much space I have. So I won't have the desk right away, but I have the funding completely covered. But Dr. DeBlow, I want to say thank you for volunteering to get me a desk. But we've got one covered, so no need. But thank you humbly for letting me know that you were going to get me a desk. Just so you know, we got it checked. It's beautiful. the thought of two people, not only one, but two, and probably a bunch more, it just warms my heart and inspires me all the time to work on true crime because, yeah, I want to be comfortable. I want to be able to really focus on, I am too. Wow. Like I wasn't even thinking about how my butt was hurting. I'm a pretty humble gal, you know. I've been a single mom my whole life, basically, because I was a mom at 17 and I was on my own up to that point, except for just here and there. So for me, I really appreciate all your help, truly. But y'all, let's talk about Debbie Collier. Oh, what in the world? Aw, Barb, love you too, beautiful. Thank you for that snooper chat. I appreciate it. I really do. You guys always overwhelm me with such beautiful gifts, whether you're just watching the live, or I want to say thank you to all of you that are consistently hitting the like button because I don't even ask for that, but you know, you guys do that. And so that's what it means to me is I'm not even asking and you guys are doing that. And thank you because that helps us get more people to view us and domino. Okay, y'all. So this young woman that has a daughter, okay, her name is Debbie, right? Now the dates are really strange to me. I picked up on the dates immediately that we have September 9th, which is 99. And you know how cases will bleed into the next, but they're not connected? Well, I've been getting 99 over in the Kylie Rodney case a lot. And so now we've got 99 being the September 9th. Now pay attention. This all happens on the 9th of September. There's starts. The whole story kind of culminates to a point where neighbors report there be yelling and exchanging of voices and loudness that the neighbors can hear on the 9th in Debbie's case. Okay. And then on the 10th, so now we go to 9/10, right? So we go 9/9, 9/10. All right. On this day, there's a security footage of a gas station or a hardware store. It's like the CBT footage or whatever you call it. And this person has a visor on, and they've got their purse over, and this is key. They got their purse over their neck and under one arm, and they've got a purse. Now, Debbie supposedly doesn't have a purse with her. She only took her credit card and maybe, I can't remember what else. What's the matter? Y'all, my 1 billion-year-old doggy Gretchy wants up in the other chair. The camp chair, the king can't. Y'all should see her after. She's got her medicine in now for 10 days. So her eyes are better. She's looking good. She's feeling better, but she's spoiled. Come here. Let's say hi, and then you can get in your chair. I promise. Now, y'all, I have friends I share my dog with, and she does not like camera. So this is Gretchen. Can you look? There it was. You got to see her. That's all she's going to leave you do. Okay, this is the most relaxed she's ever been on camera, so y'all just stay calm. Oh, see, she's still got a little bit more. She has to have eye medicine. She got an infection. We don't know. I don't know if she got in the cat litter because she can't normally reach it, but one of the kids left it down. Whatever, she got an eye infection, and really fast it got bad. So $300 later, she got the eye drops, the eye cream, and the antibiotics she needed. She's really relaxing with you guys. Okay, we're not here for this. I know. Okay, 1 o'clock. Get serious. I got to put her in her chair, and then we start on Debbie's case because, oh my golly. Come here, Gretchen. You want on the chair? You want on the chair? All right, up and out. Fine, innocent you can be. Hold on. She wants in the window. Okay. I literally have to slide the chair over to get it in the sunlight or she'll cry. She is 12 years old, though, so 12. Debbie, okay, so the woman, this person, this female, that's all we can say at this point because the person has a visor on. They've got their purse over. Debbie doesn't even have a purse, but okay. This woman goes in and buys the stuff that later is used to burn Debbie's body that's found the next day. What? And the cops are saying that that's Debbie buying the stuff. That she bought her own tarp. Y'all, her body is found partially burnt across the abdomen. Clothes are burnt. She's basically at least half naked. That's all we know. She's partially clothed. We don't know what. She's found like 90 miles away from her house in the exact opposite of where you would expect her to go. Now, there's a lot of confusion around the people around her, but we have three main individuals that all have access to the mother. Is this okay? So the cops have in the beginning said that in no way did they feel it was a suicide. Now I think they're looking into it. Now they've changed their tune and they're saying we're investigating a death. So they went from we're not investigating a suicide to we're going to change up the way we said that to we're investigating a death. And then they're saying that, and they're still holding to the fact that they believe this was not a robbery. You think she did it herself? The van was not hidden that she drove. Her van was literally left on the side of the road, very highly visible. And then she's not that far off, but she allegedly, according to the daughter, has a bad back. And so that hike to get to where her body is found is some terrain that if you have a bad back, are you really going to push it to go that far and over such rough terrain? Now, if you look at the daughter's got a little bit of a rap sheet, allegedly, and the boyfriend has a little bit of a rap sheet. There's some bullshit about money he's owed and somebody getting his money, either the daughter or her. And then what's so weird is at the exact time that this woman goes missing, the daughter allegedly, and it's time-stamped on her phone, I would imagine, gets some sort of a cash payment app like Venmo or something like that. I don't know about that kind of stuff, but she gets some sort of a cash app alert with a message from her mother. And the mother has now like cash transferred, electronically transferred $203 or $2,380. That exact amount, not $3,000, not $2,500, $2,380 exactly. Transferred it to the daughter. And then the little comment down below that's attached where you can send the money and leave a message, like a memo. The memo area says something to the effect of, they're not going to let me go. The key to the house is under the blue flower pot. What? So the only thing I know about the case is what I just shared. I don't know if there is more to know, but let's say good morning to everyone. Good morning again, Paz. Good morning, lovely. Hello, my beautiful muffin top. Good to see you here. Thank you for being a mod, as always. You are a beautiful energy, and I thank you so much for all that you do for our channel. S says, I'll bet someone told her to buy those supplies and didn't tell her why. They said they'd pay her back, possibly. How horrid. That is a horrid feeling. Daughter owed drug dealer Becky Kimbler. Okay. 2387. So Pez is saying the amount was $2,387. I thought it was just 2,380. Okay. Like I said, don't quote me on any of this. This is what I'm understanding as a mom, you know. I'm not an investigator. I'm not a researcher. I'm an energy reader. Maria's adult coloring book. Love your beautiful hair. Aw, thank you. Y'all, you make me want to do my hair every day. I have to put work into it to make it look good. Otherwise, it looks horrid. I look like an orphan. Double rainbows and tawny owl. Malibu Barbie. Pez has an interesting theory. What did Pez share? I want to find it. Pez. Oh, a PIN number. 2387 does sound like a PIN number. So that's very interesting, Pez. You know, think about it. So if I wanted to get you a message to a bank account or whatever, a hidden account, but I wanted it to look like it's coming from the victim so that it's never questioned. If I have the victim's phone and I've gotten the information out of her, I could then send her daughter, if she was in on it with me, that, so that exact amount would queue up the PIN number for more, maybe to the whole damn account. Who knows? So, yeah, let's dig in, huh? All right, my beautiful lovelies. If you are new, we do true crime tarot as well as we talk out the cases. This is Debbie Collier. Is that Collier? Collier. I just heard Collier. Debbie Collier's first intuit reading, which means this is the first inkling of the cards. Now, it can take us lengthy time to dig into the case, but we get the most important reading on the first reading when the energy is clean so that we can go back later and look backward. Like if you go watch Gabby Petito's first reading that I did, or if you go back and watch the very first reading I did on Kylie Rodney, you'll be like, holy crap, right? But at the time, it didn't all make sense to us. So we were like, huh, that's weird. Now we look back on it and go, oh my God, that was when she was talking about that was AWP, where they come in. That's what they mean by that. You know, you just got to watch it. So right off the bat with Debbie Collier, I've got a manipulator, a magician, somebody manifesting this. Okay. Gemini energy, dual air sign, somebody that's very good at communicating. They're a manipulator. Hold on. I'm getting King of Wands. Do I have a King? Oh. King of Wands was in that little story. I was getting it. This is a master manipulator. This is somebody that's a silver tongue. They act dumb when they're very clever. Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's something to think about, when they actually are the one that set it all up, just so you'd ask that question. That kind of manipulation. Six of Cups. These are children. Deb's children, if you will. Could be the daughter and the boyfriend, because I've got the Six of Cups. This is your past. This is children. So King of Wands energy is somebody that is king of their castle. They are very arrogant. This is what I'm picking up on. It isn't always the King of Wands, but when I go King of Wands in this case, I'm getting very arrogant. Very much, I want to flip somebody off and be like, I don't effing care what you think kind of attitude. Ballsy. I'm getting some uncouth, like, I don't know what that means, but FU is like, I feel like I'm getting Tourette's trying to read the King of Wands energy in this case. Two of Cups. They're in, the two that are responsible for this are two peas in a pod. Do we need to continue? Seven of Wands. Six of Wands, you know, as you go through the wands, you know, you get to the Five of Wands and it's this huge battle and all this kind of stuff. And at the Six of Wands, you're getting this whole, I've won the battle and I've got I'm going through the parade on my horse and I'm tooting my horn. I'm the winner. Do, 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 do. Then you get to the Seven of Wands and it's now I get the spoils. So there is gain in this for this person. This is counting my trophies, counting my coins, taking inventory of what my success is. Seven of Wands. And I have the Ace of Pentacles. It was for financial means. It was all about money. All about money. And this means she did not take her own life. Because I got the Magician. There's no way. What do you guys feel at this point? Ophelia, hello to beautiful Gretchen. Hope she's better soon, sweet baby girl. She got to be a mess, y'all. Like the groomer that we have in town had an affair. Okay, I don't know how it went. Husband had an affair, and then they split, so she dumped her business and just skedaddled out of town and left nobody here. I mean, we can't get a groomer for our dog no more. Like, I'm on a 2-year waiting list in our area. I'm calling Amish, asking them if they groom dogs. I'm not kidding. So even my vet's like, I know, it's getting bad. I'm like, I know. Gretchen's hair is like feathers. So Mama and my middle son, Quinny, and Noah, well, all my kids, I have 4 kids, just 2 of them, the bottom 2, the little ones. They held her while I did it, and she had a heart attack because Mama don't know what she's doing. And so that's as far as we got. But she looks pretty good. It only took like 10 hours with, half-hour breaks in between. Every time she'd be like, I'd be like, okay, we're done. We don't need to do this. And we'd have to come back at it. So I think we're handling it with the grace of God. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, swift action. This was not like thought out and planned to the T. This wasn't. This was somebody took swift action. And I have the Ace of Swords, clarity. Yes, swift action. This person was rash and they were off with the head. Something happened to the head. They're not revealing to us. Did the person get shot? Did Debbie get shot? Because the burning is not why she's dead. I just heard that. How did this happen? Did she? 9 of coins. Why 9 of coins? What? I got 911. I said 9 of coins. We got the 9. 9, right? Her body was found on 9/11. 9. Then I get 2 aces in a row. Look at the red. And I'm smelling murder. Look, red rum, red rum, red rum. I've got Ace of Cups. I've got Ace of Coins, 2 aces, and 11. 9, 11. What? Okay, let's take a minute. I'm going to breathe. We're coming up to top side. Look at the red. Look at the red. Sacrifice for money. Killed for money. Y'all, when I say sacrifice, it's someone doing wicked, is murder. Anytime there's a murder that somebody's doing to gain something, they're sacrificing that person for gain. So I say sacrifice because it's a very wicked event. And murder has gotten so numb to people. All right? Somebody wanted self-love of money. Self-love. They were obsessed with money and they did it over money. So we have 3 aces on the board. I have the Ace of Sword. We just got that. Then we got the 9 of Pentacle, which is that single solid energy of, and then the Ace of Coin and the Ace of Cups. So if we get one more ace out of the deck, and that's out of this deck, I've only got 5 cards. 3 of them are aces. That's a remarkable reading. I don't care who you are. Are you seeing that, Chris? Are you seeing that? Chris is my online boyfriend that he don't know. He's my boyfriend. Okay. Let's come up to top side and let me breathe for a minute. Lauren, I can't wait for this read. There is such a perplexing case. Karen Massey says 2365. Muffin Top. How you doing, love? Ophelia. How are you? I should get back to the bottom. Okay. Hello, Wise Angel. Hi, Dreamer. How are you both? Good to see you, Dreamer. Good to see you, lovely. Priestess Marie TJ. How are you doing? Lisa, hi. Lisa Hollingsworth. Petunia. Mrs. Pete, good to see you. Lady Moonlight, welcome to 1111. All right, let's figure this out. Why do I see 9/11? Both towers went down on 9/11. Her body was found on 9/11. Sabotage. Okay, here we go. The Emperor. The Emperor is Aries energy. All 4 kings. I think you guys know who I'm going for, but let's see what this Ace of Swords Emperor energy is. Show me the Emperor and what he did. Okay, the energy like cartwheels. Oh my God. God above. Thank you for this message. I just got the 4th ace in the hole. It's the one that's been phallic with Debbie. This is a phallic symbol. It also means yes, and I was wondering, and so were you, did this mean husband? And we got the absolute yes with 911. Debbie's telling me that the Emperor in her life that was phallic produced a 911, and she's screaming 911 in my head. And there was help. There was a payout, as we know. Was that a payout to cover up your death? Yes. Because this is my clue card. It is the 4 of Swords. And if you watch me ever, if this is your second video and you've seen this card with me, you know this is laid to rest. 4 of Swords. In the normal Rider-Waite, this person is laid on a sarcophagi. On a sarcophagus. Sarcophagi is multiple. This person is laid to rest in a mausoleum. It's the laid to rest. Yes. So this read is simple. Did the husband harm you? Going through Archangel Gabriel, I do not talk directly to spirits, nor will I. 8 of Coins, mastery, working of money. That is acquiring the skills to master something. The cover up. I asked that. What do we got? Look at the red. And I just got 88. Look. 8 of Coins. Mastery. I'm trying to cover this up and walk away. Red. 88. Red. 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 Rum. Red rum. Red rum. Red rum. Orangish red. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all. Look at these aces. Ace of Sword, clarity. Ace of Wands, phallic. Ace of Cup, a self-cup of love over Ace of Coin, money. Love of money right there. Then I get money, right? The person that loves the money is going to walk away with the money too. They're trying to walk away with the money. Did Debbie's husband have anything to do with the murder, allegedly? Love of money or Debbie? Which do I choose? Because this is a choice of love. Yes. Gemini energy again. He's got Gemini in his chart, I assure you. Who committed the actual crime and took Debbie's life? Please show me the energy. Was it the husband, allegedly for entertainment purposes only? Was it the husband that did this? Was it the husband? Seven of Cups, confusion. I'm getting different because the lovers can also be the daughter and the boyfriend. And when I ask if it's the husband that took her life, I'm getting confusion. Let's ask about my hand. It's itching really weird. Something happened to Debbie's head. I feel like I've been shot in the head. Two of Wands, stuck energy. Somebody is in a bind. So the boyfriend and the daughter are in a bind. They've got that Two of Wands energy. So if you get three wands, you've discovered the solution. You've made your choice. You've chose your wand, and you now are in action taken. When you get the Two of Wands, which precedes it, which is before the Three of Wands, you feel like you have a very limited option. You don't have three wands. You only have two, and neither are what you want. But you make a decision to take an action. You haven't taken it yet. So we're at a standstill of stuck energy with very limited options is what the daughter and the boyfriend are feeling during this part of the read. So what action did they take, if any, towards this mother? Now we've got 22. Why are all the master numbers coming up? We have this 2, right? 2 of Wands. And now we have 2 of Coins, which is out of balance. So a completely out of balance deal. Somebody is stuck because of money. Who is it? It's the boyfriend and the daughter are stuck because their money is out of balance. They're in need. This entire thing took place over money. Okay? So even if you're an investigator of this case, and I'm talking directly to you, and you can't read cards, I assure you, you can read chat, and there's enough tarot readers in there that if I go off the actual traditional meaning too far, they will correct me. So that's what this means. We've got the money card out of balance. See, it's the balance of two things that you're juggling is the 2 of Coins. You can't juggle forever. So you have to set one down. So it's out of balance, right? Money out of balance. The Pentacles are material items. So this is something materially, financially most likely, because we've had a lot of Pentacles. And they're stuck. They have limited choices, is what they feel. So what is next? The story is coming out. Welcome to Starlight Seed, Amy HM. Thank you so much for joining. You get to join us in an hour and a half on Fight Club Chapter 5. I'm excited. Temperance, red card. I can't make it up. Look at the red. This is Archangel Michael's card. Sagittarius energy. So when you look at the natal wheel, I need to move this. I'm going to end up hitting it. When you look at the natal wheel, the opposing energies are Sagittarius and Gemini. Okay? So that's what we have, is we have a twin flame between the daughter and this boyfriend are the true twin flame battle, which we know it always ends in death unless people get out of it. Fight to the death. There was a fight to the death with Debbie. Now, is it with the daughter or is it with the boyfriend? Is it with the daughter? Show me the daughter's energy. Show me daughter's energy. 9 of Cups is a yes. So there's a fight. Now, this doesn't mean to the death, but there's a fight. And Debbie and the daughter are both at odds. Let's continue. We have another card. This is about Debbie and her daughter. 7 of Coins. Counting your spoils. Being victorious. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Was over the coins. 7 of Coins, 9 of Coins, right? Oh, 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment over coins, money, tangible items. Fighting with mom over money. So, I've got that. Y'all, it ends in 10 swords in the back. There's no way to deny it. The daughter, according to my reading, for tarot purposes only, the daughter betrayed her mother in a fight to the death, and there are 10 swords in the mother's back. Over drugs and toxicity. A sacrifice to gain something that'll last for a moment in life compared to a mother's love of a lifetime. Wicked, evil people. Wicked, evil people. Very evil. Show me if the boyfriend had anything to do with it. The boyfriend sought revenge and was encouraging and gaslighting the situation. Was that Debbie in the store buying her own items? I don't know. It will be revealed. Something hidden will be revealed. There are secrets. Was it the daughter in the store buying the supplies and a wig? %1,000% yes. This is judgment. It is the yes card in the deck. And it means somebody from your past. Somebody that is part of your soul tribe. And yes, her daughter would be part of her soul tribe. That was not Debbie in the store. Debbie had been killed the night before, I believe. Yes, Seer says. Seer speaks the truth. The 3 work together. 3 energies work together to get rid of the body. Who were 3 energies? Queen of Coin. Who's this Queen of Coin? I'm getting somebody outside the circle that you would think of. 5 of Wands. There was communication with his side of the family. Could be his mother. Boyfriend's mother knew something. Allegedly, for tarot purposes only. What is this message? 3 of Wands, strategic planning. There was communication outside the 2 of them. Let me understand, did the husband know any of this? Did the husband know any of this? Does the husband know any of this? Knight of Coins, unsure, stuck energy, something in the dark. He knew about something in the dark. He's got some gut feelings about it. He knows and he does not speak about it. He absolutely knows but does not speak about it. This is the one that knoweth all and does not speak, the high priestess. He knows it all. Did he participate? Did he participate? I got the marriage card, 4 of Wands, 1111 card, you and your higher self. Did he participate in the murder of Debbie? 10 of coins, yes, over money. There was a 3-way split. Was Debbie leaving them all? Did she say that? Queen of Wands. Debbie was about to pull her power away from them all. She was about to get the fudge out of Dodge. She was making plans to get the hell out of there and get away from them because she couldn't tolerate them. She saw him as toxic. 9 of Wands, wounded warrior. She had been hurt in the past. You can see the picture where she got punched. She had to get away. She felt like she was living with crazy people at her own house. And there's that red dress sacrificed at her own home. Did the murder take place in her home? Did the murder of Debbie take place in her own home? Airmail. By the way, I love my desk. I love my chair. I almost said desk. I love my, oh, I'm gonna love my desk too. King of Swords. Yes, clarity. So the death took place. It's choking and beating. Choking and beating. And then later something else. It's overkill, y'all. I don't want to talk about it. It ended. My ring just turned all the way around with the world. This is a yin and the yang. When it does that, it's closed cycle. I just drew the world card. Happened at home. Within the home. Was she choked and hit? I'm getting dragged around by my hair. I'm getting hit and punched and kicked. I'm getting beaten. I can feel it. 6 of Cups by her own child. Is this her daughter or her daughter's boyfriend? The son. Show me the sun. There's 3 energies working against her at home. 7 of Wands. She's trying to defend herself against all of them. They're all worried about money because she's about to pull her finances out and go do something on her own. And she's told them she's not giving them another effing dime. And the King of Wands is behind there watching this all. He ain't sleeping. He knows about the fight. And he wants a new beginning too. See the red? I'm done, 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 done. I need an energy break. Like I was in a trance almost. Hold on. I'm going to come up for air. No, she wasn't dead in the house, but she was killed in the house. Purposely. This was done purposely. Was she killed in the house? I told you, beat. She was beat to death in that house. Present. Year. They beat her in that house, is what she told me. Stalker. They were watching her actions, yeah. Then she was taken to the street by the killer. See, he's already a killer or she's already a killer. Taken to the street. And it was planned. Can't make it up. Mystery cards. One left on the desk. What is this one? Huh. How funny. All about the money. Show me the money. Yep. It's all about the money. Wow. Let's get blessings on this. I hope you guys will. I'm going to come up to top side. We're going to chat about the reading. Give you guys a chance to express yourself, right? So that's what we're going to try to do in these readings as we go forward. And it'll be my turn to listen. So please make sure you're listening during the reading, right? And then I'm going to come up there and we're going to express. All right. So show me the blessings here. Are we going to get some justice for this beautiful Debbie Collier? It's all about those with romance in their life over there at her house. 2 peas in a pod. They had just moved back too. So, all right, that's what I have on this read for now. That is Debbie's first read. I'm sure I will do another as evidence comes up and we want to know more, or ideas or theories. We'll explore more. But for now, for those of you that would like to stay on, I am going to start answering comments and visiting on chat. Wise Angel says, okay, I don't want to read personal stuff, so I won't. Aw, thank you, Sadie. Sadie's so sweet. Great session, Danny. You are so blessed in your talents. Thank you so much, and I agree totally. Thank you, Sadie. I greatly appreciate that. Hello, Dodging Bullets. How are you? Yes, money and drugs and stuff. I agree. Becky Kimbler says, in my opinion, it's about drugs and money. I agree. I agree. Ophelia asked, were her hands tied to the little tree? They had said hand tied to, but then also said holding. Were her hands tied to the little tree? Were her hands bound? Were Debbie's hands bound? It's the tower moment. Yeah. Yes. Yes. The tower in the tarot means complete destruction, and it forces the devil out. It forces everything out, and it reduces it to nothing. And that's what happens when you die. Your tower moment happens when the foundation of whatever it is in your life explodes, and you literally have to rebuild the foundation. Divorce, bankruptcy, death in the family. That's your tower moments. And I do feel strongly that her hands were tied to the little tree. Wise Angel says blessings to Debbie, and that she gets her justice, drugs, money, and family jealousy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Karen, how many ways do sense the other side? Thanks for sharing your gift. How many ways do sense the other side? How many ways do I sense the other side? I can't even explain it. It's just part of who I am. It's been that way since birth. Like there was never a time where, like if somebody was telling me a story, I know the real story. And I'll just listen to it and think about it. I don't say anything. Like, even as a child, when adults would talk, I'd know when they were lying. And if I told somebody, Mom, that guy said that and he didn't do any of that, she'd be like, shh, don't say anything, you know? So I, oh goodness, I'm fishing like for a fish, right? Got my own little hook going. But yeah, I don't know how to explain it. When I was little, I felt completely watched over. Like as far back as my mind could go, I've been in a bubble of protection is what I felt like. And I was pushed around and orphaned, you know, like sometimes family would get me and sometimes it'd be some strangers, you know, and I just was always like this invisible little girl in the background. And I had all this lovely hair that was all the way down to my butt and no hairbrush. So I literally would have wads of rats' nests in my hair, and each family would take the time to clean me up like a shiny penny and make me brand new and take me around, like show me off how they had rescued the little homeless girl. And, you know, I was grateful I had a place to sleep for the night. That's the real story. So try not to ask too much about my gifts, because to get the gifts that I have, the empathy, you have to go to the bottom of the barrel of society. You have to be a little Summer Wells to have the empathy and survive it somehow by the grace of God. Um, the shit I've been through makes some of these cases, and you're like, how are you alive? That kind of stuff. So I can't really answer that. But what I can answer is that I'm genuine. I'm real. I've been through hell. Nobody can doubt that. My family is in Florida right now. A lot of my family, a portion of my mother's family. And they all absolutely know the truth about my growing up. And there's a lot of regret in the family that they didn't do more, because I was like the little forgotten one. Oh, I thought Danny was with Annette that whole time. No, that kind of thing. Like they always assumed because it would be inconvenient to have me along, whatever. But they are in Florida and they are very loving people. Even if they're judgmental of tarot or whatever, I still want the best for them. And I still love them as human beings and as family. And so I ask you to say a prayer for all those affected by Ian, this storm. I knew it was going to be way worse than they even were thinking about. They were out there going, it should be about a 2, category 2 when it hits Tampa. And I'm like, quit telling people that. You don't know. I know. I'm like, it will be the minimum of a 3, if not a 4. And the waves are going to be 10 to 15 feet high, not 2 to 3. And then when it hit Cuba and it gained speed, I was like, yes, it's going to hit. I know it is. And it's going to be big. And what I'm going to tell you now is we have much more to go, because there's a surprise with it. And that's that it's going to kick back. So what I'm saying is, you saw where JLR is over there and the Gulf of Mexico is emptied out. This, you guys, is going to slowly, very quickly, I don't know what that meant, turn into one of the largest disasters that we know in our lifetime. And so if you are in the southern range of the kickback that's going to happen, when this comes back, when it all comes back, it's not going to quit for a while. And I don't mean to scare anybody, but I'm trying to give you all heads up. Pay attention. If you are in the area all the way from, I would even say, to the edge of Texas, on the edges of Texas and Alabama, all those places along there, I want you to take precautions. Get yourself extra bottled water. Button down the hatches. And I send lots of love. And Florida people, my family, I talked to my mother, who told me she would make a call and try to get through. She got through. Part of my family has been reported that they would be hit by the storm surge, because they're on that side of Florida between noon and 7 p.m. today with the flooding and the storm, tropical storm, and all that. My cousin Shay, I found out, is on the 2nd story on the beach. So I can only hope. He's a very stubborn person, very spiritual, and he feels very protected. So I am having faith that he is fully protected, and I'm sure he will come out safe because he has strong faith. So I don't know why I'm sharing like my whole life story today. What is that? I don't know. Maybe it was time. Allison Welch, hello from the UK. Hope you all having a great week. Love. Hugs to you, lovely lady. Love your YouTube channel. Stay safe. God bless all of you. Thank you, Allison. Thank you. Donna felt hubby was involved in Debbie's case. Well, I got the high priestess, the one that knoweth all and does not speaketh. So in my book, he'll know from here on out. Darlene, do you do free readings, please? No, sweetheart, I don't do free readings. And the reason is I don't have energy for free readings. The way I make my living and pay my electric bill is through offering my energy to people. And I used to try to do free readings, and it wasn't serious people. It was people wanting to know if Tupac was still alive and stuff. I won't do that. So if you pay attention. And I ask my worth, which is a random amount of $111 for a reading. But in that, you get my real attention. You get a real reading. And you get a voice chat where you can ask all the questions you want. I videotape it as well as we do it so that you can watch it over and over and share your reading with others. And you can book that on 11/11 Moon, but I will tell you, I only do 2 to 3 readings a week because I'm a lot in these cases. If it comes to somebody that you love, that is your daughter or your son or your mom or your father, immediate kin. That is the only reading I do 100% free. If it is your child, I will do it 100% free. If it's your cousin, I'm sorry, I can't afford to do that. I'd be broke. I get thousands of requests a week for readings on stuff that doesn't even matter, and sometimes half of them are where I know I could help, but there's so many and I don't know where to even start. I mean, so I have to shut down that part of me and say, okay, from this time to this time is where I'm going to allow my energy to be shared by everybody. And so that's why I come on a platform to share as much of it as I can with a greater amount of people so that I can still do things like, well, look at my mess, y'all. Do you see that? Are you seeing that? Lots to paint. I have projects to improve our channel, and I want to read books. And I also have members that I do reads for, and all kinds of good stuff. So I wish I had all my energy in the world to just spend it all with y'all. That'd be really cool. But there's a lot of real life out there that takes a lot of time. And I've got a senior this year. I'm so proud. He's my last one that's in school. I'm actually going to graduate with him. I've been in school. Like, I got pregnant when I was graduating. So I went right into school to learn to be a preschool teacher is what I started out as, right? And then I went into healthcare and took care of disabled individuals and worked my way into graphics. And then now I'm here, right, in true crime. So go figure, it gets crazy. But my entire life since I was 4 years old, I've either been in school or had somebody in school. And we are graduating this year with honors. Oh. I can't make it up. It's so good. Margot Moore, oh my God, you had my heart. I miss my son so much. Lost him 3 years ago. I can't get past it. Can you help? You can email me, and I will not do a passed over relationship with your son read. I don't do that. If there is an unsolved case, I will show you what the case reading is. But if you know how your son passed over, you need to talk to your angels and your spirit guides and cleanse your energy and get right with it, because it's the only help there is. No one else, including me, are able to fix a grieving mother's heart. Only you can get that resolved through your inner child and you connecting. But if there's a mystery unsolved that you want an answer to, I can certainly do a free reading for your son. I would, for real. But just to get a message from the other side, it doesn't work that way. I don't talk to the dead. Angels give me what needs to be shown at the time. And I don't work with dead spirits. I only work with angels. When I say dead spirits, I mean ones that have left the planet and crossed over. I don't directly connect to them. I always have Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Michael surround me with their love and bring me energy over. And they'll play scenes for me, like I'll sense this happening or I'll see something, but it's not really that person's ghost. It's simply a visual being shown to me of what that energy is trying to transmute. And so it's kind of like the angels show me the video. They're like, okay, this is how it went. Or they'll give me a feeling. Like I'll feel like I was beaten. Or like in the Gabby case, I kept feeling like, I got hit in the head with like a rock or fist. And then my jaw was lifted up off my neck, literally. And I went over that so many times, and it got to where I couldn't stand that part because I didn't want to ask about. People would be like, how did Gabby die? And I'd be like, she got choked. Let's not talk about it. Because I would start thinking about it and feeling it, and you get depressed because, what a beautiful life to be extinguished and to have to relive that. It gets complicated. Yeah. So I'm just being like legit real with y'all. The chosen one. We're chosen because we choose God. When you're a kid and all hell's breaking loose around you, and you find that connection to God and spirit, and you're able to um, really cling to that thread of grace, you know, where you don't turn hatred. You don't turn into the serial killer from neglect. You turn into what I can do better than my past. Like this happened to me, and now I'm going to have kids. How do I prevent it from happening? And you do your best, but you don't always succeed. But you do your best in life. And in it, we just keep learning from our mistake and trying to do better tomorrow, and use our own experiences of our own failures, of our own stupidity, to hopefully encourage others to not be so hard on yourself for making dumb mistakes. I've made so many dumb mistakes I can't even tell you. Like, I could bottle them and sell them. There's that many. I could be a fortune. What do you call that? Fortune 500 and sell my bottled mistakes because I've made so many in my life. But it's still creating who you are, and we learn from it, and we don't recreate that mess again. Try to help somebody else. But yeah, I don't know. Today was family time. Are y'all ready? It's an hour and 10 minutes till Fight Club. So Fight Club, y'all. This book is so bizarre. Like, it's its own reality, level of reality. When I step into the book, you literally jump out of this 3D world, and you jump into another reality where I'm like trying to understand it. But it is also opening my eyes to a lot of understanding of what it's like to feel entitled your entire life, that you've never doubted that everything is going to go your way because everything's gifted to you, and then one day everything material is removed from your life. And so when that happens, what kind of breakdown do you have? What kind of a mental snap do you go through? And I'm learning a lot. So I think it's about time. When we reach chapter 10, we're going to do a Fight Club call-in, well, maybe not call-in, but where we talk, discussion on it, and see what you guys think. Yeah, Petunia, I feel you where you say my energy is still draining to Kylie. Um, that's the other thing is I have to disconnect from the cases so that I can come back refreshed to be able to do another reading in the near future. And so I've learned every other day works out pretty good because I can completely step away from the case, go work on something like painting the room, right? It's getting there. It's getting there. I'm at about not quite 2/3. No, I'm at 2/3. Am I at 2/3? I'm at half. I don't know where I am. I'm still painting. But, I'm one of those people where I want to paint it so many layers that no matter what happens to the wall, it's like seriously blue all the way through. I don't know. I keep touching up. So I'm slow. I'm terribly slow. But it's going to be beautiful. How can YouTube allow these bots? Why are they sent at the end of the thing? Thank you guys. I love you so much. I love you all that came in here except for Chat 69 needs to get the heck out of our room. Oops. Oops. Lady Moonlight says the irony, potentially like what Debbie was doing by cutting the financial free reel to her daughter. Yeah. All right, my beloveds, I love you so very much. Thank you for chatting with me. Sorry I kind of spaced out and talked about, like, me. I don't know what happened. I think it's because my family is in jeopardy down in Florida, and so I do get worried, and I'm a kind of emotional, and I'm not sleeping good because I'm watching the storm, and I'm like all sporadic behind the scenes, and like my whole room is tore apart. So I think I got emotional with you guys. You know, maybe I needed to vent to my friends for a little bit, but thank you for being there for me. I wish all the best to everybody, and let's get some justice for Debbie Collier, and share her face out there. I feel like we need to put pressure on the situation to make sure it gets handled properly. And then I'm going to be doing Sean Daughtery. I saw something about it on Annie Tin to Life, Annie Elise, one of my favorites. She's doing due diligent and finding the cases that really do need, and she's like, share, right? So I'm like, we should do a reading on Sean Daugherty. I think it's Daugherty. I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name, but I think we should do that. So I'll be meditating, and let's do a reading on him. Might be tomorrow that we do that. We'll see. We'll see how Mama D's energy is. In the meantime, make your day count. I love you to the moon and back. God bless you all.